It's been almost 2 weeks since I've been on a normal Funko Pop hunt at some of my local stores. So I want to see what new figures I can find and also take advantage of lunch money over at Box Lunch. So without any further ado, guys, let's get started. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, folks, I'm gonna get things started off at Barnes & Noble. I know there's a couple of special edition things that I'm looking for. I think it's the Winged Monkey and also I wanna say the Invincible as well. Barnes & Noble sometimes gets those things, so let's go on in and see what stuff they have. Maybe they have some new stuff as well. In their Funko section, they actually had some pretty good stuff and some new stuff, might I add, guys. And looking around, I wanted to see if I could find that special edition Invincible. I found something else that was special edition, and it was this Fun Run Meredith. Same sticker, different pop. So maybe I'll have to keep checking Barnes & Noble to see if they actually do stock that one. But they do have some of the new Wizard of Oz pops, which I know this Cowardly Lion does have a chase, so that's pretty cool. They also have the new Wolverine pops for the 50th anniversary of Wolverine. Check some of those out on the back. Those are some pretty awesome pop, guys. We have the Tin Man over there, which is pretty cool. I'm kind of just looking around to see if there's maybe other chases kind of hiding behind stuff like this Dorothy. Maybe there was something else that was hiding behind that. Who knows? But this Weapon X is pretty cool, guys. Comparing it kind of to the old one, I'm not sure which one I prefer. That one does have, you know, kind of the more angry mouth, so that's kind of cool, I suppose. But over here in their anime section right here, I know there's a couple of things that I see that have potential chases, like that pop from Demon Slayer. Obviously, the chase is probably long gone by now. They still have a couple of those Cresselia pops from Pokemon, which is pretty cool. And this Luffy right here, Gear 5, does have a chase as well, but figured I'd show that off to you. But that was pretty much it at Barnes & Noble. Didn't end up buying anything. So I decided to stop by Target, guys, and I'm actually seeing a lot of new things pretty similar to what we saw at Barnes & Noble, but maybe even a little bit more, and it's kind of all over the place too. One thing that I am noticing, guys, it's not a pop, but it is a Funko product, is this Sonic lunchbox. This thing is really cool, guys. Check it out. You got Shadow, Amy, you got Tails, and Sonic on there. Honestly, I'm debating on picking that up. That's pretty rad. But a lot of things, guys, that are new that have potential chases. I mean, this isn't one of them, but it's a part of the same set. We have Carrot from One Piece and also a bunch of the Wizard of Oz pops, which the Cowardly Lion does have that chase. And also this Tenjin does have a chase too. So maybe I'll do a little bit of looking around to see. They do have this display over here that seems to have more of those over there. But anyways, this is a good start. All right, looks like I did find Tin Man. I did find Cowardly Lion. Unfortunately, no chase that I can see so far. And looking at all of the other angles of this, guys, I'm not noticing any more. I did notice this. This is a new pop too. I forgot that they even made Avril Lavigne pops. That's pretty sweet. And it's even the Skater Boy version too. Dude, classic song right there. Ooh, and I did also find this, guys. I actually got this at the con at C2E2, but they have the 6-inch Poe, which is pretty awesome. I forgot that it was shared with Target, so it's cool to see this here. And after doing a little bit more digging, guys, all I found was this new Master P, which is kind of funny. I didn't even know they made a pop of that, and an empty box for Scarecrow. So yeah, didn't really find much more. Lots of new stuff to choose from. Nothing that I was looking for, but still debating on that lunchbox right there. That is really cool. All right, my dudes, here at GameStop, I'm pretty sure I have a pre-order that I need to pick up that I had from a while ago, but I also want to place a pre-order for the new Funko Fusion video game as well. And then obviously they'll probably have some other pops that I can take a look at. So let's go on in and see what they got. GameStop did have a couple of new things as well, guys. Here's the first thing that I found, which was cool. I ended up getting this at C2E2, but it's cool to see the shared version right here of Woody and Buzz Lightyear playing video games. I think that's an awesome 2-pack right there. And then the pop I actually pre-ordered, guys, was up on the shelves. So is the Ring Scatter Sonic right here. So I'm definitely going to pick that one up, especially because obviously I have it on pre-order. So it's going to be a little bit cheaper because I've already put money down. But some of the new Yu-Gi-Oh pops, I know one of the Harpy ladies does have a chase. This one does not. This is just the GameStop exclusive. But that was pretty much it over at GameStop, all the different pops. All right, guys, got my Sonic pop that I picked up. Also got that pre-order taken care of. So let's head on to the next store. So literally right down the road is Five Below. I've actually been seeing some pictures of them getting in some like random exclusives, and they're usually like $5 or $6. So I figured, you know, let's go in and see what they got. Maybe we can find a chase. I'm just kind of curious to see what we find. Well, folks, unless they have another section, I'm not really seeing anything different than I remember seeing before. So I know this Tommy Pickles pop does have a chase, so maybe let's check and see if it's here. I would doubt it if, you know, if it's been here for a while. Yeah, looks like that chase is definitely gone on that. I think there might be a couple of these Bob's Burgers. I think think there might be a couple of these Bob's Burgers pops that I'm missing. I can't remember specifically which ones, but I'll have to double check in my collection, but this would be a good place to get them because they're cheaper. I want to say that this guy right here does have a chase as well, and I'm not really seeing any of the other ones. I'll have to do a little digging. Ooh, there's another Tommy. Maybe there's a chase hidden in here. We'll have to see. Okay, after doing a little bit of digging, guys, no chases in any of these, but I guess it would be worth a visit if you're looking for maybe a Tommy or a Gunther chase from friends, but pretty interesting that they're getting in more and more stock here at Five Below. Okay, I'm here at the mall, guys. I'm going to go to a couple of different stores. Entertain Mart for sure, but I know I have lunch money over at Box Lunch, which means I can get $20 off a $40 purchase. Whether or not I'll find anything there, that is to beg the question, but I'm going to go in, see if there's anything that I want, and hopefully we find some good stuff. All right, Entertain Mart is going to be first. I haven't been here, guys, in like 2 weeks, and right off the bat, let's see if there's anything new. So it looks like they do have a bunch of Harry Potter figures that I believe are new. Bob Ross is new. Trying to see if there's anything else in here. I think those are the new things that I noticed right off the bat, but obviously they have a huge section, so let's go on in. Like I had mentioned, guys, it had been 2 weeks, but there wasn't really much new. There were a couple of new things like these Age of Ultron pops. I know that Iron Man at one point was going for like 20 to 25 bucks, so if that was still the case, that'd be a pretty good deal at $12.99, but taking a look, they almost have pretty much the whole set right there. Their massive like little wall right here, massive little, that didn't really make sense. So pops hasn't really changed much within the past 2 weeks. I'm looking here, guys, at their more valuable case, which I find kind of interesting. Geordie LaForge from Star Trek is new. Maybe that Krampus, I think. So, I mean, there's a good mix of stuff that's in here, guys. Nothing that I really want to pick up. Also, that Monty Python and the Holy Grail pop was up there, too. I also went over to Go Games to kind of see what they had, because sometimes they get in that special edition stuff and maybe have some chases, like this winged monkey, for example, like I was looking for earlier at Barnes & Noble. And, well, it looks like they do not have a chase version, but they did actually have the actual pop, which was actually awesome to see in person. This Harpy Lady is the one that does have a chase. I believe it's a metallic version, but it looks like that was the only one that they had, was just the common. Another Cowardly Lion, another common. So there you guys go. No chase on that one. And we have the Ring Scatter Sonic, and this one is $16.99 here, which I believe is a couple dollars more than it would be at GameStop. But anyways, that was it at Go Games. All right, folks, now it's time to go into Box Lunch. Let's see if I can take advantage of that lunch money and get something at a discount. Whenever I have lunch money, guys, I like to look for things that aren't pops, so whether that be shirts or other really cool things. I love all the SpongeBob stuff that they have over here, the Goofy Goober shirts. The #1, drink hat thing, if you guys remember that episode, that's a pretty cool shirt too. But kind of looking around at some of the other stuff that they have, not just at Pops, but I do mention Pops, so here we are, guys, looking to see if there's anything that I want to pick up. And I do notice, guys, that they pretty much had the whole entire line of Nickelodeon Pops. I picked these up probably a couple of weeks ago. If I had waited, I could have got these at a pretty solid discount. I just thought that these might have sold out because these are some really cool pops. Maybe I'm the only one that's excited about Nickelodeon, who knows. But they had some of the new Pokemon pops, which were pretty cool, like Chimchar, some of the new Harry Potter pops, which those actually look pretty cool. I'm just not really collecting Harry Potter pops. But I figured I'd show those off to you. They did have a Jimmy Neutron, so guys, I could have pretty much got every single pop that I got, a couple weeks ago at a discount. Anyway, showing off some of the new Phantom Menace pops for the 25th anniversary. That was one of the first movies that I ever saw in theaters, guys, so just so you guys know. Anyways, but Inside Out 2 pops. I want to get all of these, but this was the only one that I ended up finding, guys, which was on Wii. I think that's how you said that. I could have said that wrong, but there is a little secret, guys, in there. You can see a little image of on Wii right there, which is pretty cool. So maybe I'll have to go online and see if I can buy all of those that way, because that was the only one that I was able to find. They had a couple of different exclusives as well, like the Spider-Man eating the hot dog. I already picked this one up too. I probably should have waited for lunch money, but they also had the Blacklight disguised Evil Queen, which is a cool one too. So they had plenty of stuff to choose from. It was a majority of stuff that I had already bought, and that was pretty much it over at Box Lunch. Well, I would say they had plenty of stuff to choose from. It was just nothing that I was looking for, stuff that I had already picked up. So maybe I'll go online on Box Lunch and see what else they have. All right, guys, back at home. So let me give you a little bit of an update of what I did for Box Lunch. So I figured I didn't want to put my lunch money to waste, so I ended up buying actually 4 different pops online. I ended up buying all the different Inside Out characters that aren't Joy, a part of the new wave. So using that lunch money, guys, and getting $20 off of 40 ended up being about $30 for 4 figures, and I believe that to be a pretty good deal, honestly. So now my goal, guys, is to find some of the original ones. I don't believe I actually have any of the original Inside Out Pops in my collection, so if you know of anywhere or anybody that has them, let me know down below. I did also end up getting a pre-order from GameStop, guys, and it was for this guy right here. This is the Ring Scatter Sonic, which honestly, I think this is a pretty darn creative pop. I love the fact, you know, this obviously happens in the game a lot when you get hit by enemy, your rings go everywhere and stuff like that, and I think they captured it pretty well in a Funko Pop. I guess let's take it out of the box and I'll show it to you a little bit closer. There you guys go. That is a really awesome figure, guys. I love all the different details with the rings, the fact that he's got the stand in the back, you know, that he just got hit by an enemy, and then also, you know, the green grass, like the stuff that you would actually see. I think it's Green Hill Zone, kind of the grass that you would see in that. I would say that's a pretty darn unique Funko Pop, and this is a really cool one to have in the collection, especially because I love collecting the Sonic Pops, and they did a really good job on this one. And folks, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below. Is there anything new that you have picked up, whether it be like Inside Out, the Wizard of Oz Pop, some of the other stuff that I came across? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, guys, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind of one another. Always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.